afternoon. Here is the news afternoon. First, the highlights. LASMA inaugurates 24-hour traffic management operations, reclaims Apapa Castaigne Ijora Underbridge from environmental illegal occupation. Federal government to invest $220 million in youth employment scheme. Conference in United Kingdom Prime Minister Keir Starmer to push allies on long-range missiles for Ukraine at London summit. And in sports, Celtic manager Brendan Rodgers gives update on Super Eagles forward Kelechi Iheanacho's injury. And now the details. I am Mike James. The Lagos State Traffic Management Authority LASMA has formally instituted a 24-hour operational framework for traffic management and enforcement across Lagos State. The initiative, officially unveiled by the Special Advisor to the Governor on Transportation, Shola Giwa, is in a bid to guarantee seamless mobility and safe commuting at all hours in the state's unwavering commitment to urban order, public safety and infrastructural renewal. According to Giwa, the 24-hour operational regime represents the administration's steadfast dedication to constant vigilance, operational efficiency, and disciplined traffic regulation, especially as the metropolis approaches the festive period, traditionally characterized by heightened vehicular and commercial activity. In tandem with these traffic management reforms, the Lagos State government also executed a comprehensive clearance operation along Apapa Road, Castaigne and the Ijora Underbridge, eliminating illegal structures, shanties and unregulated trading that had long obstructed free vehicular flow and compromised public safety. The General Manager of LASMA, Olalekan Bakariuki, also appealed to traders, transport operators and commuters to comply with government directives, utilize designated markets and parking facilities, and actively support the administration's efforts to maintain a safe, efficient and orderly metropolis. The Lagos State chapter of the All Progressives Congress, APC, says President Bola Tinubu's renewed hope agenda is not a political slogan, but a living testament to visionary leadership anchored on the empowerment of the Nigerian youth. In a statement by its spokesman, Sheye Oladejo, the Lagos APC says for decades, President Tinubu has demonstrated a rare and consistent belief in the energy, intellect and innovation of young Nigerians, putting concrete structures in place from student loan scheme and credit corp to 3MTT, NITDA, Talent Hunt and the Digital Innovation Support Fund. It states that the administration's renewed focus on free technical education across the nation is strategically geared towards youth empowerment and the promotion of entrepreneurship. The APC adds that by creating avenues for young Nigerians to acquire practical skills and start enterprises, President Tinubu is building a generation that is not waiting for handouts but creating value, wealth and opportunities for others. And now to the rest of the stories. The federal government says it will invest $220 million in the next phase of the Nigeria Jubilee Fellows Program, NJFP, a youth employment scheme designed to connect graduates with structured work placement, mentorship and sector-based training opportunities. Vice President Kashim Shettima made the announcement during the formal flag of NJFP 2.0 at the Presidential Villa, Abuja. Shettima described the initiative as a cornerstone of the President Bola Tinubu administration's broader effort to bridge the transition gap between learning and earning for thousands of young Nigerians who are educated but jobless. The Vice President called on development partners, donor institutions and the private sector to join the government in setting up an NJFP basket fund to co-finance the program's sustainability. Shettima praised the European Union and United Nations Development Programme, UNDP, for their support in the programme's initial phase and reaffirmed the government's intent to take full ownership of the expanded rollout. As the construction works of the Okpebi-Mende-Ojota Link Bridge project nears completion, motorists, residents and business owners around the infrastructure have expressed optimism that the project will open up the area to more development. The 4.52-kilometer long bridge, which includes provisions for cycling and pedestrian walkways, concrete railings to combat vandalism and well-planned drainage system across its length, will serve as a vital connection between Okpebi and the Ojota axis. The new link will divert traffic from the Okpebi U-turn and seamlessly connect to Kuruju Road via an intersection under the Odoyalaro Bridge at Mende. Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu has described the Okpebi Mende Ojota Link Bridge as a major milestone in his administration's commitment to tackling traffic congestion, cutting travel time, easing gridlocks, and enhancing connectivity for thousands of Lagosians.
What we're doing is not just road that we're building. We're actually solving traffic solution, and we're in tandem with our strategic master plan. It's also our own modest testament of our commitment to the greater Lagos agenda.
Also, the Lagos State Ministry of Transportation has been assessing junction improvement at Toyi, Salvation and Adebola Street to accommodate the expected increase in vehicular movement once the project is completed. Residents and business owners in the axis who spoke with our reporter Adewale Olokboroku commended the state government's commitment to addressing long-standing traffic challenges. They also urged the government to prioritize security, ensure proper road furniture, and maintain the infrastructure for long-term sustainability.
His Excellency Babajide Sanwo-Olu is really doing a great job. On connecting Ojota to Okpebi is a very, very good initiative, a very good innovation. At least vehicle can now link from Ojota to Okpebi direct without turning from Oregu Road, without turning from any other place. It's a very wonderful job.
Road is okay. This place before is in water. Every place in water before. I enjoy the road. We went to Ojota now.
We appreciate for this government, this grateful government for helping us to do this road for us, because we are getting a lot of accident here. But due to this road, the problem has come to an end.
But for the traveling time, to really reduce costs of traveling due to hold up, you wouldn't want to queue up again. You only cut it off from here to Okpebi.
The construction of the Okpebi Mende Link Bridge is handled by Julius Berger in collaboration with the Lagos State Ministry of Works and Infrastructure to ensure that travel time between both axes is reduced from 90 to 10 minutes. And in some foreign news, United Kingdom Prime Minister Keir Starmer will push allies to provide Ukraine with more long-range missiles to strike Russian targets at a meeting in London. He will host Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky along with the so-called Coalition of the Willing, composed of more than 20 of Ukraine's allies who have agreed to provide Kyiv security guarantees once a ceasefire is brokered. Zelensky has been pleading for weeks for more long-range weapons from the West, a move Russia has warned would escalate the conflict. The Ukraine's leader is traveling from Brussels, where he met European Union leaders seeking financial support. UK Prime Minister Starmer is hoping to maintain the momentum by increasing the pressure on Moscow to negotiate an end to the war. In sports news, Celtic manager Brendan Rodgers has updated that Super Eagles forward Kelechi Iheanacho may have suffered an hamstring injury in the team's 2-1 win over Sturm Graz in Thursday's Europa League. The game had barely started when Celtic suffered their first injury blow when Iheanacho was forced to come off after picking up a knock, with Johnny Kenny replacing him up front. A few minutes later, he was joined up the tunnel by defender Alistair Johnston, who aggravated his own hamstring issue before centre-half Cameroon Carter Vickers limped off at the end with an ankle issue. All three are now major doubt for Sunday's Crunch Premiership match against Hearts at Tiny Castle, who led Celtic by 5 points. And that was our news at noon. Just before we go, maintain adequate distance from the vehicle ahead of you to avoid collision. You can follow us and like all our various social media platforms: X, Traffic Radio 961, on Facebook, Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM, Instagram, Lagos Traffic Radio 961. Subscribe and watch our news and programs. It's live on YouTube, Traffic Radio 961. Visit our website, www.trafficradio961.ng. You can listen to Lagos Traffic Radio on My Lagos app for timely updates. Did you know that the Sanwo-Olu administration empowered 600 women with ingenious business ideas to the tune of 4 billion naira through the Lagos State Employment Fund, with LSC TFW initiative to empower Lagosians. Well, you can get that detail on the Lagos Government website and to end the news. Here are the highlights of the major stories. The Lagos State Traffic Management Authority LASMA has formally instituted a 24-hour operational framework for traffic management and enforcement across Lagos State. The federal government said it will invest $220 million in the next phase of the Nigeria Jubilee Fellows Program, a youth employment scheme designed to connect graduates with structured work placement, mentorship and sector-based training opportunities. We also told you that United Kingdom Prime Minister Keir Starmer will push allies to provide Ukraine with more long-range missiles to strike Russian targets at a meeting in London. In sports, Celtic manager Brendan Rodgers has updated that Super Eagles forward Kelechi Iheanacho may have suffered an hamstring injury in the team's 2-1 win over Storm Graz in Thursday's Europa League. And for contacts with the newsroom, send a message to info@trafficradio961.ng. That ends the news broadcast compiled by Kayode Mafalashiri, Lagos. Thank you for listening. My name is Mike James. Good afternoon.
Don't you think it is better to get the updates fast and undiluted from a trusted and reliable source than to hear it from just any other station? Get the authentic traffic report from Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM, moving Lagos forward.
Traffic Radio, providing up-to-date travel news. Traffic Radio, for listeners across the state. Lego, we help you plan your journey. Before you say it out, yeah. Traffic Radio, y'all. Come on. We got traffic. Traffic Radio. We got Lagos Radio. Traffic. We got traffic. We got Lagos. Information. Traffic all around. We got Lagos everywhere you go. Traffic all around. We got Lagos Radio. East, west, and south. Lagos and the north. Traffic coming straight for you. Lagos moving on. Everybody, let's celebrate Traffic Radio. Come on. Yeah. Traffic Radio. Lagos Radio. Traffic moving on. 96.1 FM. Traffic Radio 96.1 FM, moving Lagos forward.
We all have habits we know are against the rules, but sometimes we ignore them. For instance, you see the red light, you know what it means, yet you rush through. Running a red light isn't just a risk, it's a potential tragedy. And what about texting while driving? Just 1 second of distraction can change a life forever. Then, speeding through signals, you're not saving time, you are causing disaster. But here's the truth. Every driver has a choice. Slow down. Stay alert. Follow the signals, because no destination is worth more than a life. Drive smart. Stay safe. Arrive alive. This message is brought to you by Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM. Moving Lagos forward.
Along with your traffic entertainment show. Lunchtime walker on Lagos Traffic Radio.
It's Azadas, they call me Joel Amadi.
FM make we dey for 12 4:15 to 2 p.m. Now then we dey dolly. MC Ice and Peter side go dey bring you the flow. Bounce along with your traffic entertainment show. Number one escort for your journey, sure you know. 4:15 to 2 p.m. Mondays to Fridays. Sure we dey control the airways with traffic reports and confirm entertainment. Correct jollyment, we know they carry last. Monday na money, Monday, Tuesday na waka pass. Wednesday na family day, Thursday old school vibes. Friday anything can happen, make una feel the vibes. Bounce along with your traffic entertainment show. Number